Okay, it's happening.
Hey everyone, it's been a while since I uploaded a video. I hope some of you guys are still here. If you just happen to find this video, hello, my name is Boris. I make video games in my free time. Well, not exactly. I have been too lazy to do any kind of game related stuff in the past 2 years. Except for one thing. Last year I joined one of Pirate Software's game jam. It was my first game jam ever and I had a great time. During this video, I will be showcasing my game in the background. It was a 2-week long game jam and the themes were Shadows and Alchemy. I started brainstorming on how I can fit into these themes. I came up with 2 things. For the Shadows part, I made the levels really dark and I added real-time shadows to the character. For the Alchemy part, I added a sticky potion. When the player interacts with this potion, the character's skin turns green and becomes sticky, but from now on they cannot jump. With this mechanic I managed to make the levels more interesting. You can find different paths to the exits. The main premise of the game is that Captain Hookhand got so drunk that he somehow managed to get lost in this dungeon and he has to get out somehow. It is a basic platformer game that was inspired by Celeste. I wanted to try out something new, so I opted in to making this game in Godot. I had not written any GD script beforehand, so it was a great challenge. During the jam, I managed to learn all the quirks of the Godot editor. I made a game design document containing all the necessary information about the game and its development. Sadly, I did not have enough time to finish all the things I wanted, but I made a playable demo. I got lots of nice comments and I managed to get a score of 3 out of 5, which I felt was reasonable. I had a really great time. You can try this game on itch.io, you can find the link in the description. So what's next? Will I remake my game in Godot? Will I make a new game? Well, I was about to, but then the whole Godot fiasco happened. I don't want to get involved with it. So I will just stuck with Unity for now. I started the game back in 2020 using the latest Unity version. Since then a lot has changed and I wanted to migrate the game to the latest engine, so I would have less dependency issues. Well, the whole project crashed. At first the game didn't even start, so I had a lot of frustrating issues. Some packages were renamed and modified, so that was the first thing to update. After fixing the scripts files, I managed to launch the project in the latest Unity version, which is currently version 6000.1. As you can see in the footage, the camera was broken. The camera package, Cinebench, got a big redesign, so I had to migrate to the new version. After fixing the camera, I got the rendering fixed and now the lighting and the shading was back to normal. I remade my development scene and that's when I found that the colliders for the time-lapse were a bit off, so I manually adjusted some of them to fit with the graphics. I did a lot of small things just to get the project back to base 0, but after some time I was done with it. So from now on I can finally start making progress with the development. The first thing I fixed was the player's idle animation. The sheet contains a basic idle animation with head turning. I thought it was a bit funky looking, that every second Karl looks the other direction, so I made a different animation containing only a small shoulder shrug. I made the head turning animation play less frequently and it looks so much better now. I think I will recap this video here. I'm so happy getting back to making the game and also making these devlogs. I will make a Discord server sometime in the future to get to know you and to have a big community about game development and stuff. I hope you liked this video and if you did, please consider subscribing and liking the video. It would mean a lot to me. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye!